Okay, from the deed search, the next thing I do is I look up the zoning. This particular house happens to be in Huntsville, so I want a Huntsville map. And when I click on this link, it'll bring me to this interactive map. It always has this disclaimer, just click OK. And I always want to make sure that I go to this layers list. I'm going to scroll all the way to the bottom, just easier. So I can scroll to the bottom and then go slowly up. I want zoning districts. So I'm going to click this box and see how this comes up. This tells us the zoning for this particular area, which is mostly Madison County, Huntsville City. Some of Madison County, as you can see, is not zoned. Some of things that are zoned for Huntsville are outside of Madison County. Just happens to be that way. But I always make sure the zoning district's on, and then I close my layers, or that list gets in the way. So now I'm going to go in here and I'm going to put in my address again, 2618 Pansy Street. And it takes you straight to the house. This is the house. And right here, this R1C is the zoning. And this, like if this is light pink, like purple, this zoning is R1B, R1C. So they're all different. See, this green is R2A. So I'm going to just slide this over here so I can copy it easy. So I'm going to right click and print. I make sure that when I have my preview up that I can see the R1C and the house. And I just print it. And this time when we name it, we're going to name it Pansy Zoning. And then we're going to put a dash and we're going to put R1C. Well, that's not a dash, that's a 0. R1C. Okay, so that's way at a glance the appraiser can see what the zoning is without having to open it up the document. Or if we're looking at the documents in the work file, we automatically can see it without having to open it. But it's not that they don't check it and verify it. I'm just saying they do that. What I'm saying is they can do it at a glance. So I'm going to close this map because I'm done with it. I'm going to leave this up, of course, and I'm going to close both of these boxes. This outline right here is the property. I'm going to scroll out just a little bit so you can see it. It's saying that this plot of land is 50 feet across and 150 feet deep. So it's 50 feet across, 150 feet deep. Those are called the lot dimensions. So we'll screw back out. And again, I slide it over to the left a little bit so that when I hit right click and print, it'll go into the right square so I can save it. The appraiser or the report writer need the lot dimensions for the report itself. So we're going to save that. And I bet you didn't guess this. I bet you'll never guess. It's Pansy lot dimensions. Okay. Now, I said that this property was a refinance, so there's no sales contract. But if there is a sales contract, if it's a purchase, you have to find the sales contract. Most of the time, that is on the dashboard for the AMC. However, some of our clients will send it to us in a PDF form, and we can just save it from that. ServiceLink sends them to us in a PDF. I believe Integration 4.0 sends them to us in a PDF. So if you can't find it on the dashboard, you're going to have to assume either it came in an email and you're going to go back and look for it, or we have to request it from the AMC themselves. This one is a refinance, so there is not one. But if you do get a sales contract, guess what? It's Pansy sales contract. Or if there's an addendum, it'll say Pansy. You'll say Pansy and contract addendum, or whatever it might be that comes across. And that is how you save documents for properties in Madison County.